Hey, Happy New Year. It's been a hell of a year, hasn't it? Stop looking at me like that. Look, I only had a shot and a half of whiskey. So I might be a little bit on the silly side, but not too much, I hope. It's been a hell of a year, though. I don't even think I could name it all. It feels like so long. It feels like it's been a century, maybe. It's been a while. And I almost didn't make it, in all honesty. There were a lot of times when I thought it'd be better to just, you know. But I'm glad I made it. I'm glad I made it past everything. That little stutter was thanks to the whiskey. Listen, it wasn't that much. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for still surviving. It's hard to be alone, and this year has been just the loneliest fucking year of my life. And that's coming from someone who didn't have friends until, 13? So, I definitely know what being lonely feels like. I haven't spoken this much to my stuffed animals since I was a kid. But now I'm here. Now everything might get better. Might. I make no promises to anything, really. But I'm not in control. I can't change the world as much as I want to. And I know in my life I've taken so many people down from the edge. It doesn't get easier. It really doesn't. It doesn't get easier to stop someone from wanting to go there. But I'm happy that at least sometimes I could do it. And I never thought that this year the one I'd have to take down from the edge would be me. I didn't expect it in the slightest, not at all. If I was, well, we wouldn't be here, you know. It'd be easier. Forget my musings. It's, you know. Every time I go off on a random tangent, I'm just gonna blame the whiskey. Alright? Alright. I like hearing you laugh. I like being here with you. I know I've been burying myself in video games and writing, which I can't even do anymore. I can't focus on it long enough. I can't really focus on anything long enough. But you've been here. You've been here. Sticking through me, even sticking with me through all of this, even when everything feels like it sucks. Even when I've gone silent for who knows how long with nothing to keep you going. Just old words I've said that you just continue to listen to over and over again. it makes me feel better knowing that even if I wasn't, even if I was on radio silence, you still find comfort in me. Even if I'm not the best, you still find comfort in me. Even if I'm just sitting here at 2 in the morning, sitting on a beanbag chair in the middle of my room after turning off Genshin Impact from 7 hours of playing it. 7 hours of playing it. Having a shot and a half of whiskey because it's been a hell of a year and I needed a break. And through all of that, you still stick with me. Makes me feel really nice. It really does. And maybe, just maybe, this year will be better. And maybe I'll get back to actually doing things. Maybe. Don't get it twisted. I'm just as much a mess as the next guy. My glasses broke 3 times this year. Like, I know in the grand scheme of things, that's not that important of an issue, but how, of all of the things to make me have 3 mental breakdowns over, it is breaking my glasses 3 different times. In 3 very stupid ways. I think one time I dropped it, one time I stepped on it, and one time I just fell. And they just were like, no, we're not doing this today, fuck you. There's a whole pandemic outside. I haven't seen my friends in months. And still, I spend 3 hours crying over breaking my glasses again. I guess that's just a testament to how overwhelming this year's been. I know it's a thing that sometimes when things become too much for you, you hold it in, but then the smallest thing makes you cry. And I guess for me, breaking my glasses was the straw that broke the camel's back. I guess. Doesn't make it better. Not in the slightest. Doesn't make it better. And I'm glad for the voices I've learned to do. For the people I've learned to portray. For the voices I have yet to do, really. I can't really get over that Genshin Impact hyperfixation, huh? I really can't. Well, I know some of their voices. I don't think I could do them all, but I could probably do Senora. Definitely Sucrose. I've done Sucrose. She's soft. Okay. Maybe having the whiskey was a bad idea. Maybe. I'll get back to you on that. But shit. We haven't been through a hell of a year. If you haven't been through a hell of a year. People we know and love died to COVID, complications from COVID. Some people couldn't take the loneliness. They couldn't take not seeing everyone they loved. And the holidays were supposed to be a really good time for me, you know? But they weren't. Maybe I'll talk about it soon, but I don't want to stress you out more. This is supposed to be a happy day, not one to cry. But I think it's okay to cry. I think we should be able to cry if we need to. Think of what we've gone through, what we have yet to go through. This year isn't over yet. COVID's not over yet. We don't know if it's gonna get worse, but maybe, just maybe, it'll get better. And everything will be okay in the end. Maybe. But no matter what happens, no matter how worse it gets, how much longer we have to stay indoors, no matter what, I'm happy that this year, these last few months, could be spent with you. I'm happy that they could be spent in your company, reading every message you send, every comment, every like, every share. Every time you've come to me when things got dark. I wish I could explain to you how much that means to me. I really wish I could. But I can't. I think even sober, I wouldn't have the words to explain it. I'm not the wordiest person, you know. I'm much more of a hugger than a talker. I've always been bad at talking. It's just... Thank you. Thank you. And may 2021 be a much better year. Alright, it's 2 a.m. You need to sleep. Okay, yes, I know I need to sleep too. I can't stay up until 5 in the morning again. I woke up at noon. I've only been awake for what, 14 hours? Yes, I could stay up for longer. Oh, don't give me that look. Oh, you're adorable. Thank you. Now go to bed. Come on. Okay, fine. Get some rest. Watch YouTube or something. Watch a movie. You know, when I haven't been able to sleep, I've been binge watching the Marvel franchise. Don't ask me why. Well, I did see Captain America, the first Avenger, for the first time. Over COVID. Like a few weeks ago. I mean, I knew the ending was going to be sad, but I didn't know it was that sad, because I've never seen it before. But if you need to sleep, just put on a movie you've seen before. Not an action one. Put on, like, Les Mis. Oh, you can watch Les Mis. You can watch Les Mis. You'll be fine. You just need to go to bed. I do too, okay? Okay. Good night. Night.